We're truly getting to the point where like I'm losing my sanity about what servants I make videos on, because now I really started making videos like 2 years ago, and now NA is about to be at the same point JP was. I'm really happy that I'm at this point, and I stuck with FGO for like 2 years. I'm like happy with it. It's become my main game after Destiny. It does not help with videos though if I do a tier list that's like literally every servant, because now I'm like, wait, did I actually make a video or was that just a tier list? You guys hear my ranting in the community post. Anyway, we're talking about Summer Canis. I really like the servant, but as Cadroth likes to put, giant singing elephant in the room. Because the next welfare is Cinder Ellie, and that is a free 5-star single target buster rider that has like one of the best honestly one of the most cohesive free-to-play kits out there, and the event even comes with a mystic code specifically to like make up for any kind of like misfortune you have using Ellie's kit. But Ellie is not a crit servant. That is where Canis comes in. You have to make Ellie really be a crit servant. Canis just has that in their kit already. I know they're like talking about Canis's like actual identity is a giant fucking explosive can of worms that is like just waiting to be chucked at your nuts and then like beaten upon by like anyone that wants to throw hands on it. So we'll try to avoid it. They are Canis trait. They are Canis. Their gender is Canis. That's how FGO wants to put it. Is what it is. 9.5k attack, and I think Riders is neutral, or it's neutral. 1.0. They don't do extra damage. HP, it's all right. It's not super high, but it's all right. At least for a 4-star. At least for a 4-star. Star weight. Star gen. These are normal rider numbers. FB charge healthy at 0.66. Now the hit counts. These are fine. Here, issue, and she would have had a good one. Like 0.66. Like if you're above 0.5, you like usually like extra attack does pretty well, especially if you have the append upgrade for it. Like I'm always mind blown by how much damage like having that append unlocked actually does, especially if the unit is like a level 100 and not like a level 60 1-star. Like there's a significant difference in damage when you give it to them, and like when you give it to a 5-star that's like that invested, oh my god, they start doing crazy damage. Anyway, back to this. I'm not the biggest fan of these being lower than 5, but it's whatever. Canis, I feel, is a unit though that you probably are going to be hitting extra attack just because of crit chain, so that's kind of why I'm putting a little bit more emphasis on it. It's just like you would normally be doing it anyway. It's just now you're not being rewarded the way you should. Oh well. I do really like their design. First skill, 20% attack for everyone, and then crit damage for any male or unknown gender allies. Does work on themselves. Unknown gender, Canis trait, beach crisis. Yeah, there is no fucking way they would ever put beach flower on Canis for a very, very specific reason. I'm pretty sure Zelrich would help Canis jump from the Nasuverse to kick the ass of anyone that actually gave them beach flower. It is what it is. Okay, back to it. I'm saying that because just remember what Mordred's first line of what Apocrypha was. I will literally make a new hole in your throat if you call me a woman again. Just remember that. That's what she said to Shishigo. And that was like one of the funniest parts of Apocrypha. All right, next part. 30% arts, 30% buster, and 15 stars. I think the stars is a little. I would have liked 20, but no, I would have liked 20. I think 20 would have made this nice. But wait, no, wait. Saito's is his max is 20. Hang on. I think that's why I'm saying 20. Yeah, I'm thinking of Saito's skill. Okay. Caenis gets like 10% more on the card buffs and trading 5 stars. Honestly, that I would take that, even if it's even if it's a longer cooldown. I would take like higher base buffs, especially Caenis, since they're buster, so you might use them with Vich, so you would double stack. And if you're using with Vich, stars isn't really an issue. So yeah, I'm fine with this skill how it is. Again, I'd like it 20, but this is not something I'd say, oh, they have to buff Caenis. They have to make this 20 stars. Oh, the skill is so bad. Oh, no. It just would have been nice. Third skill. So Caenis on my tier list, I believe I have on niche. They're in the niche category, and it has to do with this. Just like Melisson, they are functionally very similar to Melisson. Like what this skill does, it is a different skill if you're on water side. So always it's a 3k guts, 1 time 3 turns, and you get 10 stars per turn. If you're on water side, you get 500% star weight, which for a rider pretty much means they're getting like 90% of all the stars. Like you give the class with like one of the highest star weights, if not the highest star weight. I'm actually blanking as I'm recording this right now. I'm pretty sure they are the highest. You give them star weight, and like unless we're talking like berserkers with their like 5,000 star weight, they should get most of the stars, along with getting even more stars per turn. So 20 stars per turn if you're on water side. For a crit servant, that's pretty good. For a summer, like normally, like pretty much every zone in a summer event is going to be like water side, or the majority of them. So just having 20 stars per turn is very nice for a crit servant. All their skills are 6 or below cooldown. So if you do bring double Vich, easy, or just 1 Vich Atlas code. I do think double Vich is fine here though. You should be bringing Oberon. You should not be bringing Oberon. Fast skills. 12% quick. Only has the 1 quick card. It's not like riders are the best starters to begin with. Sea God Essence, 8% arts buff. I'm not going anywhere close to that. Not with Caenis. I like my limbs where they are, please. Thank you. Definitely don't want this arm shoved up my ass like I'm watching the Hancock movie. Oh wait, no, that was some guy's head up someone else. Yeah, that was some guys up some other guy's ass, not an arm. All right, 2 pen skills. What should you be going for? Well, this isn't. It does something, but not. Shouldn't be focused on it. You're not bringing a rider to fight a lancer. She's not. They're not AOE either, so you're. Why would you? Extra tag, I would like it, but at this point, they literally are giving a battery to everyone. Expect them to give Summer Caenis, especially since they're buster. Expect a 30% battery. Probably on this. If I had to guess of which skill they'd actually buff to give a battery, it's probably gonna be this, just because they kind of have been tending to give batteries on card buffs lately. And again, this is similar to Saito's 5 turn, but it's on a 6 turn. Like, they're not against putting batteries on skills like this. That's what I mean. It might not happen this year, might not even be next year, but if I had to take a guess, it would be this skill. So the other thing that has to do with water side, because it wasn't just skill 3, it is their MP. they get attack ramp up along with crit damage ramp up like Zenobia, and just like Zenobia, the scales off overcharge. Also, MP damage up 3 turns. This is harder to ramp up, but it's not. It's obviously not impossible because bitch gives Buster cards refund. All right, we come down to essential materials. Chains are a problem, but if you did the last lotto, you should be fine on chains for at least a good bit. I'm not gonna like leveling it, but at least I'm not in the situation I was on JP, where I was literally farming the Bunyan event trying to get chains for that shit. Yeah, that's how badly I need chains, and it actually solved all the problems I had. That's just another reason I'm kind of salty about that Bunyan event. So mats, not the worst. We're not seeing any gold mats, but these are a lot of these and a fair bit of these too. Like there aren't that many units that actually use this, so you might have like a bunch just lying around, but who knows? It really just depends on what units you've summoned for. Here we go. Here's the gold ones, but again, not that many 8 gold mats. That's could be worse. Bond CE, Buster performance up 15%, 10% MP damage, and then defense down. So straight up, you shouldn't be summoning on Summer Commons banner just for Caenis. If you're looking to save money. If you like the character, go for it. I think this is a good, well-bit crit rider. Ozzy does not have... He can do crits, but that's because of Vitch more than anything. Caenis has the crit ramp up in their kit as long as you're critting constantly on like that arts card, doing Buster card refund, bringing in other supports. You should be looping this MP like crazy. And like 150% general crit damage, along with like consistent like stars, attack. Like this unit actually does have the only thing Caenis is missing is a power mod. If Caenis had a power mod, oh, I want to say it would be anti-divine, just to throw the big middle finger up at Poseidon, just like anti-divine. Like 30% and like slap it on here if they really wanted to do that. But yeah, they're not so good of a servant that you need to drop everything and summon for, again, especially with Ellie. But they're not a bad servant. They're well built. They just don't fit in the meta, and that's just how it is. But that meta really only applies to AoEs. AoEs not having batteries is a much bigger issue than a single target. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.